this is a high IQ moment from Gio Reyna and why he really makes a difference to have in the side. Well, the U.S. national team have beaten Paraguay 2-1, and it was a very good result against a very good team, and it was a fantastic performance. So fully deserved, and I think very promising going into next summer. You can really see the squad starting to mold and gel and kind of take shape. So let's go over what happened in this match. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Sebastian North. This is Campfire Football. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy following the U.S. national team and also just wider football topics in general. So without further ado, let's get into the match breakdown. So, Gio's back. I mean, God, what a story with this guy. The drama around him, it just never goes away. And it just always gets poetic, right? So 3.5 minutes in, he scores a goal after being essentially frozen out. No one thinks he's got a career anymore, not playing club level, shows up, scores immediately. Corner kick for Max Arfsten. It's a great delivery. Paraguay win the initial ball. It comes out to Dest. He strikes it. This is very good from Tessman after it's blocked to just pick it up and then have the presence of mind to find the little open pass. He splits like 4 guys right there, gives it to Roldan. That's fantastic. Roldan blasts it. It's blocked. Paraguay get it back, but they can't quite get enough of a clearance. And so it goes right back to Roldan, who gives it to Arfsten. Now, Arfsten, if you all remember Zendejas' fantastic volley a couple months ago, it was assisted by Max Arfsten from the other side doing the exact same thing. Outside step over, outside touch, burn the guy down the line and cross it. But this is with his weak foot. That is an absolutely terrific ball. The jump and header from Reyna, outstanding, off the bar and in. What a pretty goal. And terrific. I mean, what a way for Reyna to announce himself and come back. And yeah, Arfsten, if Anthony Robinson is not fully fit next summer, that's your starting wing back on the left side. Okay, so we take a 1-0 lead, but then it'd be 1-1 by the 10th minute. And this is really just a horror show from the back line. So what you can see here is Ream, Robinson, and Scally. The 3 of them are the back line. Now, my issue with Scally is that he is a right back at club level in a back 4, and it shows right here. He already is probably as far out wide as he needs to go. And Almiron's making the run wider. Take my face out of it so that you can see it. But Almiron recognizes that Joe Scally is right on his back, so he just flips his arm up and says, "Send me long." And that's exactly what happens. Joe Scally now running away, not looking at the ball, gets caught underneath it. It goes over. The next problem, though, is Arce. So if we go back to the beginning of this, you can actually see Arce right behind the back line right here. And they just never obviously checked on him. He just stays offside. And so when this ball gets played over the top, he's now ahead of the whole back line. And Robinson and Ream have no chance to catch up to him. The ball from Almiron's great, and it's 1-1. So yeah, not great, but after that, the U.S. would completely take over, and the press was fantastic and a major reason why. It set a tone. So here the ball goes out wide, Dest immediately runs in, wins the ball on the side, Reyna's close to him, they win it together, the ball gets played to Tessman, and he's got Balogun in the middle asking for it. The ball is a good idea, very much overhit, and so it ends in a goal kick for Paraguay. On that next build out, they go out wide, and we'd win it again. This time, instead of playing the wide player, they decide to drag us in and try and break the lines into Almiron. He drops it off. But look, once you've squeezed them over here and they have no options, they're going to start to go with bad decisions, essentially. Chipping balls to look for players. Once teams are doing this in build out, they're either super confident or they're running out of ideas. And this is an example of running out of ideas and just turning the ball over. Here the ball gets laid off to Roldan. He tries to play it through. No one gets to it. Goalkeeper back to his hands. And he would throw it out the other side and we would press on that side and win it. Aronson going in. Arfsten on the back of his mark forces them to go backwards. And once again, once you've got teams chipping balls up their sideline like that, you've got them under pressure and they're going to turn it over. It's just low percentage passing and you can win the ball back. So great pressing by the U.S. On the ball was even better. I think there was a lot of good stuff here from the U.S. And one of the major reasons why is we were looking for one-touch combinations in the middle. It happened a lot, and so I feel like this is a major thing that they talked about. Arfsten getting this ball here, has the split into Tessman and plays it. Now, Tessman could sort of control it, turn, go away, but he's got the run of Roldan, and he uses him with just a little one-touch layoff there. Roldan now has 4 guys collapsing on him. Balogun shows him, play me out here. Roldan gets the ball out of his feet, and Balogun, who also could have turned and carried the ball, immediately gets it out of his feet. So now Paraguay are just sort of, their heads are bouncing around all over the place looking for where the ball's going to go. And as it comes to Tessman, makes the wrong decision here. He tries to go to Aronson. Absolutely should go out to the right side to Dest. But it shows you what the U.S. could do with these quick combinations in the center of the pitch, and then forcing Paraguay into small areas to then go wide. Then you've got Reyna just doing Reyna things. Watch the way he checks his shoulder like repeatedly right here. And he's like, I cannot believe how open I am. Just give me this ball. And what's great about Reyna here is touch, pass. Does not complicate the situation at all. Understands that Dest is the danger guy you want to give the ball to because he can run at players. And once he cuts the ball back here, lots of guys in the box, everyone advancing. Ball gets played back to Roldan and he shoots. The shot's tame. It's right at the keeper. Yes, it's on target, but you got to do a little bit better than that. It's a World Cup match. That's got to be a goal. But again, it's involving Dest in these areas. So Dest gets the ball here, starts the play. He's going to end with it. Watch. The ball comes across here, out to Reem, and he sees Roldan in the middle. Now Roldan, surrounded by three guys, what does he do? One touch out of his feet again. Tanner Tessman this time makes the right decision, goes out to Serginho Dest, and once again, he is able to run at the back line. Now this time he gets the run from Reyna, but then you have another build-up here where it's just get the ball to both sides, stretch the opponents apart to open up the middle. So Arston gets the ball here, can't find either Tessman or Roldan centrally, so we just go out the other way, Scally out to Dest. So now we've touched both wingbacks, both flanks, and as we start to come back across right here, Paraguay are going to lazily start to jog, thinking it's just going to go to Reem and then the other way. But that leaves a hole, and Arce just left that little split open between he and Enciso. Ball goes into Roldan. He turns, gives the ball into Reyna, who, I mean, this is just fantastic vision and execution. One-touch ball out wide, evades all the Paraguayans and goes right into the run of Dest. Fantastic attack from the U.S. and a great way to finish the half at 1-1. So then we would go into the second half. There was a change at this point. You can see Alex Freeman is on the field here, and so is Diego Luna. Diego Luna checking to this ball here, receive it from Reem, drop it back to Tanner Tessman. Again, that sort of up-back thing that we've been doing all day. But what was interesting is at this point, the game started to change a little bit in terms of the shape. Alex Freeman sort of became a right back, and we went into essentially just a back four. Now, that gave us more numbers in the midfield, and it was actually a pretty good idea because here you got Reyna checking in, running in behind, and getting a whole ton of space. You can see Brendan Aronson checking in back as well. So great movement from the U.S., great interchanges. The ball from Tessman's actually right on the money. It lands right in front of Reyna. But unfortunately, he had to track it out of the sky, couldn't keep it, loses possession. But soon after, the U.S. would go and take the lead and win the game through Balogun. So just a moment after that last clip I showed you, Paraguay would have the ball. They would try and play a big one wide, and this is just terrific pressure from Diego Luna, just not letting anyone go, just staying on the guy the whole time. Gets help from Roldan. They win it together, essentially. The guy gets it back and just plays it out of his feet and gives it straight to Balogun. Now, this is a high IQ moment from Gio Reyna and why he really makes a difference to have in the side. He has two choices here. Either overlap around the outside or cut in and run in and try and see if you can get that split from Balogun. But what he also recognizes is Paraguay are not stupid. That's exactly what they're going to cut off first. The guy in front of Reyna is going to step towards Balogun and make sure that he cuts off a split. And Reyna reads it, runs the other way, and that means now that Balogun and his mark are setting a screen for Reyna's, and Reyna gets the ball and he's clean through. So that is just fantastic game intelligence from him. Terrific composure, gets the ball into the middle, it clips off a heel, ends up at Balogun's feet, and he smashes it home, and the U.S. win 2-1. Now yes, after that, Ricardo Pepi came on, missed a huge chance, and there was basically a little brawl at the end of the game. But overall, the U.S. were pretty good, and I think this is yet another step to show we're really going in the right direction here, and Pochettino is getting very close to picking, or knowing at least, who the best guys in this squad are. But Reyna coming back, yeah, that was really impressive from him, and it's obvious, it's clear, he needs to be in the squad. So, good performance, good win. We'll see how the team performs against Uruguay in a couple days. Until then, thanks for stopping by. I'm Sebastian North. This is Campfire Football. Take it easy.